Ask your smart speaker to play Riverside Radio.
¿Cafécito es un DJ? No lo creo.
Cafécito, he is not my favorito. He's not even papacito. He's always eating burritos. Cafécito, he smells like my bag of Doritos. I prefer my own Cheetos.
Turn in Sunday evenings at 6 and listen to the mix.
Cafécito.
Well,
So,
he's here. He's in the studio.
I am here.
Girls, calm down. He'll be available a bit later on.
I know. We got, a room full of girls, but we got security. That's good.
Hang on, he's got some more friends with him. Hang on. Your mariachi friends are here as well.
Well, I didn't know, actually. Thank you for the surprise.
Good evening, how are you?
I am very good. Finally, we made it.
Yes, Adrian, thank you very much. Thank you for doing a part 2 with us tonight.
My pleasure.
I'm really, really happy that you're back in the studio.
And I'm happy.
We covered... We tipped on a few things last week anyway, but
did.
kind of let's just go back now, back in time.
Perfect.
Let's just go back and just discuss about, obviously, you're from a musical background, would you say?
Yes, I would say that. I never thought about it like that, but yes, I guess I am.
I think you are, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I do know that obviously your father's a singer as well.
Yeah.
So I think you are coming from a musical, historical background anyway.
Yeah.
So obviously, your first part to be singing, was it like you were born, you came out of, you're born and you were in the crib and you started singing then? When did you actually really start then?
That's a funny story because I always said with pride, actually, I was not born a singer. And in fact, when I started with music, as in writing and wanting to sing, I couldn't sing a note, bro. Well, I'm telling you, I couldn't sing. So I started with playing drums, and then I did that for a few years. When I started writing songs when I was in my teenage life, and then started to grab the guitar to write the songs, then I started to wanting to sing. But I just couldn't do it. And it was my mom who in some point she said, Adrian, the stage was always like natural for me, to be on the stage and perform and entertain, and that was natural. But I couldn't sing. So my mom said, Adrian, you can't sing. But
no, thank you, Mum.
Yeah, but she was like, but if you go to take lessons, you already have the stage. If you add the actual singing, you can have a nice package. So that was the best advice she could have told me, and that was her showing me her love, telling me, son, you can't sing, but you want to do it, it's fine. Just go and learn how to do it.
I mean, a lot of mums would have said, you know what, you can't sing, give it up and become a doctor or something else, or a lawyer.
Exactly. Or she could be, my son sings amazing, yes, even though I couldn't sing. So, that was probably one of the best advices I have had in my life, that moment from my mom. And I really appreciate it. Even though she's not a musician herself, she just had the ear and the honesty to tell me. So it was amazing.
But obviously, did you think, because your dad sings,
yeah,
maybe with some training,
yeah,
you could perhaps have a fairly average voice?
The thing is that, people don't know this. Voice itself is like any other instrument. It's like playing guitar, playing piano, drums, whatever. You all start from zero with any other instrument. Voice is like that. It's like going to the gym. It's a muscle. So if you train it, if you put the time, the effort to train it, it might take you a few years, like it did take me a few years to me. But you can, learn how to do it.
So did you have that discipline then when you wanted to? So you said to yourself, you know what, I've got a bit of a croaky voice, but I'm going to try. I'm going to stick with it, and I'm going to learn how to do this craft.
From the beginning, I knew it was going to take me a few years, and I was ready to do that, and to put the efforts and the hours, and that's what I did.
That's really, really good though that you actually stuck with it, because you could have been quite put off by so many naturally gifted and just straight away, 3 years of age, they can sing and they can see it straight away. You could have said to yourself, you know what, I have a go, but if I don't do that well, I may look at something else. But you just stuck with it. So that's really good.
I was in love with music already too much, and the creative process of music, writing, producing. So for me, it was no plan B. And it has never been other than just, this is what I like, I have to go and do it.
So the first song we've got, Vamos Lento. Give us a bit of background how you produced that song. What was the idea from that?
So Vamos Lento is a song I wrote with a couple of friends from Mexico. They're great songwriters themselves and producers. And I was visiting Mexico in 2019. And then I just had a session with them. I came with an idea. And the lyrics is quite the opposite of like a reggaeton. It's a very romantic song, actually. And it talks about, in a relationship, taking your time to fall in love. You know, there's no need to rush. And that's how I came up with it.
Soy un aventurero que siempre voy de aquí para allá. De puerto en puerto busco y no encuentro en dónde es mi lugar. Y ahora que te veo, ya todo tiene explicación. Si hice 1000 viajes fue para encontrarte, esa era la misión. Vamos, vamos lento, ahora es el momento. Yo no quiero solo una aventura, sin prisa que ese amor sí dura. Vamos, vamos lento, vamos que no miento. Contigo solo quiero travesuras, que sea para siempre esta locura. Vamos lento, no perdamos el tiempo. Vamos lento, no perdamos el tiempo. Convertirme en el príncipe del cuento, siempre ser atento, llevarte hasta el cielo con un solo movimiento. Yo te pongo el casillo, de rodillas digo que haremos magia si te quedas conmigo. Quiero ser un caballero que no importe ni el dinero, que te llene de 1000 flores, darte noches de colores. Quiero ser todito lo que quieras, quiero ser. Vamos, vamos lento, ahora es el momento. Yo no quiero solo una aventura, sin prisa que ese amor sí dura. Vamos, vamos lento, vamos que no miento. Contigo solo quiero travesuras, que sea para siempre esta locura. Vamos lento, no perdamos el tiempo. Vamos lento, no perdamos el tiempo. Ay, mira que tus ojos me recuerdan el mar, el rojo de tus labios, tu cintura al bailar. Que besos despacito me enamora. Y cómo te sonrojas cuando te hago reír. Lo que entre las sábanas tú me haces sentir. Todo lo que me haces me enamora. Vamos lento, yo no quiero solo una aventura, yo quiero ser una aventura. Vamos, vamos lento, vamos que no miento. Contigo solo quiero travesuras, que sea para siempre esta locura. Tú y yo vamos lento, y no perdamos el tiempo. Vamos lento, no perdamos el tiempo.
Vamos Lento, and that's from Adrian Garcia, my guest tonight. We're on part 2 of the interview here. Your family are from Mexico.
Yes.
Now, I've got one question here I wrote down. I said to myself, right, I've got to ask him this question, to be honest. Is there anywhere in the UK where I can get real Mexican food?
Yes, actually, yes. There's a couple of places that I really, really like. One is called El Mestizo, close to Euston Station.
Okay.
And the other one is called 1910 Restaurant in Balam. Both run by Mexican people. They bring Mexican chefs, and it's very, very.
You recommend it then, yeah?
Absolutely. 100%.
Because what's happened is because with Mexican food, it's become very commercial.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I don't want to mention the names, but a lot of these Mexican places, I feel that it's not really authentic, but the palette is for the English people. But I really want to say to myself, you know what? I've tried real Mexican food, not one of the ones where it's kind of the commercially franchised ones.
No, the hard tacos that sell in Tesco. No, please don't do that.
Tesco's are fine, mate. Tesco's are fine. It's all good. It's all good. So that's why I just thought I'd ask that question because, I mean, with the community here for Mexicans, it's very small here in the UK.
It is, yeah. You know, we'd rather go to United States, you know. We just need to cross the river with
it's a long river.
It's a long river. No, but that's the thing, you know, because United States is just above us.
Yes.
So normally if we want to change the scene, people, most Mexicans go to...
Right. But there is a very small community here. I mean, I know a few. I actually worked with one lady and she's from Mexico. And I kind of thought, that's unusual. You were near the US, but you came across to Europe. Yeah. And I think for yourself... It's one of my questions I've got a bit later on, but I think as an artist, that makes you a little bit different. Because think about it this way: if you're from the UK, you're branching over to the US, they think of you as British.
I know,
But if you went from Mexico to the US, they may just say, "Oh, another Mexican artist." That's true. So I'm thinking that's probably a really shrewd move.
That's why I've been here 15 years and. One of the big reasons why I like it so much is because I feel a coconut right here I just feel exotic. It's one of those, as soon as I say I'm from Mexico, it's a smile on people's faces.
Of course, because we know the food. We would I say they watch the films. But they know the artists, they know the actors, the food.
So they're related with the beach, with the with the nice things from Mexico, rather than another immigrant. So they're just like Mexico, beach, tequila, mariachi, and it's always a smile on people's faces.
So it's a nice thing.
I feel exotic, and that's why I like it.
Right. So our other song here, I Wanna Love You.
So I Wanna Love You, it's a collaboration I did with a great artist from Greece. This song, I wrote it and produced it all myself, so I'm very proud of that one. And the guy sings, the guy can sing, the Greek guy, so it's just a fun collaboration.
The way she moves on the dance floor, got me bailando, mami gozando. The way she moves got me going crazy. Oh yeah. The way you move, baby, got me enamorado de ti. Te quiero para mí, baby. Yo quiero bailar contigo, amor, así cerquita, pegaditos en el dance floor. Tu cuerpo es obra de arte, quiero ver más. I wanna touch, I wanna love you, baby. I wanna touch you, baby. Yeah, I wanna love you, baby. Hey, la música y el ritmo nos unió, y entre las sombras todo sucedió. Aquí me tienes, yo soy para ti, solo de ti. Yo quiero bailar contigo, amor, así cerquita, pegaditos en el dance floor. Tu cuerpo es obra de arte, quiero ver más. I wanna touch you, I wanna love you, baby. Yo quiero bailar contigo, amor, así cerquita, pegaditos en el dance floor. Tu cuerpo es obra de arte, quiero ver más. I wanna touch, I wanna love you, baby. I wanna touch you, baby. I wanna love you, baby. I wanna touch you, baby. I wanna love you, baby. Yeah. Quiero tocarte, baby.
That's from our special guest tonight, Adrian Garcia, featuring John Dacalias. I think I got the name right. And a track called I Wanna Love You. Sí, mi amor. Claro que sí. It's Riverside Radio, Sounds of the Rio on a Sunday night till 7 o'clock, and more from Adrian in just a moment.
Switch on Southwest London. You're on Riverside Radio. Online at riversideradio.com on your smart speaker.
Play Riverside Radio.
And now on DAB Digital Radio.
Thanks for tuning in to your local community radio station. We're one of 250 similar stations across the UK, each one serving a specific area every day of the year. And when you advertise your business on community radio, you're talking to people round here. And your money stays round here too, helping us to continue broadcasting. Find out more through the radio station website and keep listening to hear more of what makes us unique. Community radio, we're all about here.
Online at riversideradio.com on your smart speaker.
Play Riverside Radio.
And now on DAB Digital Radio.
And we'll discuss this song in just a moment. It's Adrian with his father.
That's
lovely
right.
song. I love this.
Ah, man, thank you.
Nada más te veo, mi amor, y parece que veo a Dios. Tanto así es mi adoración, que si no me quieres tú mejor prefiero morir. Este amor es de novela, porque nunca yo creí que te amara tanto así. Como yo te quiero a ti. Ay, amor, te necesito. Ay, amor, por ti yo muero. Ay, amor, me desespero. Ay, amor, cuánto te quiero. Nada más te veo, mi amor, y parece que veo a Dios. Tanto así es mi adoración, que si no me quieres tú mejor prefiero morir. Este amor es de novela, porque nunca yo creí que te amara tanto así. Como yo te quiero a ti. Ay, amor, te necesito. Ay, amor, por ti yo muero. Ay, amor, me desespero. Ay, amor, cuánto te quiero.
Bueno, esperamos. English. That's me and my dad, and you know, it makes it feel so special. It's probably the first time the song plays on the radio. So
really,
thank
I'm
you
the
so
first.
much. You're the first, yeah.
You know, as I was listening to this song and watching the video on YouTube on this,
yeah,
it kind of, I'm going to be serious here, it kind of choked me up.
Oh man,
seeing you with your dad, you know, and then your dad was dancing with your mum on the video.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was really, that was just so beautiful to see.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's one of those moments that I'm so proud of, you know, the whole thing, the project, the video, the songs, my mom being involved, because she didn't want to, you know. She was telling me, son, the night before the video, why don't you guys just get like a young model, and to do the video with you guys? Like, no, mom, you are beautiful.
Yes.
It makes more sense if you are there, to do the whole.
It just because it works so well.
Exactly.
The chemistry is there. I think if you used a very famous or a beautiful model, it would have been okay. But with this, I think it got the message across, and it came across as authentic.
Exactly, it's genuine.
That was a great thing about it. And then your dad singing with you, and then he's dancing with your mother. Yeah. Oh man!
No man, thank you. I cried when the guy sent me the final version, the final cut. I cried. I mean, it was so emotional.
Yes. And I said to you last week, we were talking about Mark Anthony and singing with his dad. I mean, it was on the same path as that. It was so nice to see you do that.
For the people who didn't hear last week, I was saying that song that Mark Anthony did with his dad, that was probably what triggered my idea of like, I want to do that with my dad. So, and then I went to Mexico. I said to my dad, and we did 3 songs. This is one of them, and it was very emotional seeing my dad going to the studio that he has never done. That's why I was telling you earlier, like I never felt I was coming from a musical background because my dad never did it professionally.
So what did he do? Did he just do things locally then?
No, nothing. My dad is a sailor. He traveled the world. He loved his job as a sailor. It was his passion. He was just singing in the house, and then for family gatherings, that's all he did.
I'm so surprised on that, because I thought your dad sung professionally.
No, never. Wow. He's got the voice of a professional singer, I have to say, but he never did it for money. Never. Maybe when he was like young, he did, singing like inside the buses, the public transport, to get money. Like he was poor.
Yeah.
So that's about it. So that's why maybe.
And the setting you've got as well, a beautiful hacienda you've got as well. You couldn't have picked a better location for the video.
Man, I have to say, I have to give a public thank to my friend Alfredo Salinas. Him and his family are the owners of that hacienda. I just messaged him, and he said, man, take it whenever you want it, the day you want. So that was beautiful.
That's a great friend, isn't it, to do that?
I know.
So let's just to discuss about obviously your career now. Then, what path are you now? Are you trying to get your career to be to become big in the UK, or are you looking to kind of be in the UK but then transition over to the US? What are you thinking? What's your plan?
So my plan is to be as big as Ricky Martin. I mean, but okay. I think now with globalization and social media, the good thing is that I can be here based in London and promote my music in Ecuador, Mexico, Brazil, wherever I want. So in terms of being first here and then in US or Latin America, well, maybe because I'm living here. But yeah, my idea is to tour Latin America. That's the dream. Viña del Mar is my dream. That festival in Chile, Auditorio Nacional in Mexico is like the O2 Arena here in London. So yes, I have those big dreams, and I'm working towards that, and I feel I'm going in the right direction.
Yeah, because obviously you want to start getting your career, up and running and being. Are you thinking of doing, like, for example, just cracking it here in the UK? Because how is the UK scene here for you then, the Latin scene? Because it's a little bit different from the US.
It is. I mean, I think it's a tricky one because it gives me the opportunity. My job, for people who don't know, my job at the moment, how I get my money is I sing covers, in clubs, weddings, anything. And UK is a great place to be. And I have a great life, I have to say. But I think when it comes to original music, there's still quite a short ceiling compared to United States, which the market, or even Latin America, the market is huge. So it's growing a lot and it's growing fast here in UK, but I think it's still quite low ceiling when it comes to original music. You wouldn't have this type of songs playing in BBC radio. I mean, it would be very, very difficult.
Well, let's not even go down there. Yeah, this is the problem with the UK, unfortunately. They're getting more into the Latin scene, but it hasn't quite broken the door down. I'm hoping I'll be the first one to do that.
Hopefully,
but this is the problem. And I think, unfortunately, you're going to have your music. You're going to have to say to the record companies in the US, look, I'm from the UK, but this is Mexican-based music from myself. Have a listen. And I think they're going to take it on board and go, oh, he's from the UK. That's going to be, I think, your selling point, to be fair, because I think it's so difficult in the UK. Hopefully it will change very, very soon.
It's changing. The last few years that I've been here, I mean, it's changing absolutely, and it's growing fast. But still, nothing to compare with US or even Mexico, which, the market are massive.
Right. So, Adrian, I'm just going to play one more track.
Yes.
And then we'll have a bit of fun.
Perfect.
And we'll take it from there then. This chap, I think you know.
I mean, we'll talk about him later. This dude is,
Your idol, Luis Miguel.
My idol.
Se ve que no te voy. Se ve que no me vas. Se ve que en realidad solo me quieres como un amigo más, como algo de siempre, ya ves. Me equivoqué, creí que era feliz, pensaba que yo lo tenía todo, tantos amigos, caprichos, amores locos, tengo todo excepto a ti y el sabor de tu piel, bella como el sol de abril, qué absurdo el día en que soñé. Porque sí, seguir las huellas de tu olor, loco por tu amor. Se ve que no te voy, se ve que no me vas, pues tengo todo menos tu mirada, y sin tus ojos, mis ojos ya no ven nada, tengo todo excepto a ti y el sabor de tu piel. Sol de abril, qué absurdo un día en que soñé que eras para mí. Me sobra juventud, me muero por vivir, pero me faltas tú. Tengo todo excepto a ti y la hecho porque sí, seguir las huellas de
Okay, yeah, it's gonna show.
tu amor.
If you're in love, that song's for you.
I mean,
if you're not, oh well. Luis Miguel, your hero.
I mean, my idol, my hero, the sun. He's everything, man.
What happens when you hear one of his songs then? Does it make you feel like, oh, I just need to stop what I'm doing?
Almost like that. I mean, I'm telling you, when I go to the gym, people to get pumped in the gym, they like to listen to rock, to electronic music. I listen to that type of music. Luis Miguel, a power ballad, and that gets me pumped, man. That's how much I love him.
Wow. Okay, so Right, I've just explained to you a bit earlier on. So this is kind of like this game I play. It's called Llamar a tu amiga. What it is I give you 10 questions about yourself.
Yes.
You write down those questions about yourself.
Yeah.
Then you have to ring a friend, and they've got to answer those 10 questions in 1 minute, though.
Okay.
Now, obviously, you're married.
Yes.
So let's call your wife and see if she can answer these 10 questions all about you. So if you can just call your wife for us.
Okay, cool.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I thought I'd have a bit of background music while you're doing that.
Okay, now it's ringing.
Let's have a look.
Hello.
Okay, baby, you have 1 minute. Okay.
Okay.
Now, okay, just explain to her what's happening then.
So 10 questions about me. Let's see how many you get on point. It's funny because we were actually trying to do this like 2 nights ago.
Really? So you were at home doing this?
Like without even knowing.
That's crazy. All right.
Okay, shall we?
So what's going to happen is I'm going to count you in then. I'm going to give you 1 minute to answer 10 questions.
Yeah.
1 minute to answer 10 questions all about your husband. All right?
Sure.
I'm sure you can do it.
Let's see if I know him that well. I don't think so, but
I'm sure you know him very,
She
very
doesn't
well.
even know my phone number. I don't know her phone number. That's for sure. After 10 years.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
1 minute, answer 10 questions about Adrian. Here we go.
Let's go. Favorite color?
He doesn't have a favorite color, but it would be black.
Favorite holiday destination?
Ooh, I think it's Montenegro.
Favorite drink?
Rum and Coke.
Do I prefer blonde, brunettes, or dark hair?
Hope for your wife.
Blonde.
Favorite actor?
Ooh.
Actress, actor.
James Bond. This is wrong, I guess.
Do I prefer to stay home, go out to see live music, or movies?
Oh my God.
25 seconds.
Live music.
Who's more romantic, me or you?
I think it's you.
If I won the lottery, would I say it or would I keep it quiet?
14 seconds.
No, you say it and you would share with everyone.
Who is my idol?
Oh, Luis Miguel.
If I was single, who would I date? It's a famous person.
Time's out.
The blonde girl. The blonde girl with the shorts. Yeah.
I know which one you mean.
The blonde girl.
No, she only got one wrong.
Are you
She
serious?
got absolutely everything is spot on. I know, actually, two wrong. Sorry, two wrong.
Which one?
So,
okay.
Favorite actor? I always was gonna say Scarlett Johansson.
Yes, the one that you wanna date.
There was the one I wanted to. And if I won the lottery, I will keep it quiet. That's how I answer. I mean, I had to put out these questions before the interview.
Right.
So I actually chose I will keep it quiet.
Quiet from whom? From the world?
From the world. No, from the world. No, not from you. No, I will tell you.
Yeah, so it's the quiet from home.
If quiet from the world,
So
yeah.
half and half. I got...
No, you got baby. You got
eight
eight.
and a half.
You got 8 right.
Yeah.
I mean,
come on.
great.
8 and a half.
We didn't even get this many right in the home office when we went to the interview. So
I know.
very cool.
That's a classic one. No, I love that.
Baby, you were spot on. I was Montenegro rum and coke actually surprised me. Even the black color.
Can I ask a question?
I know.
Yes.
What color hair has your wife got?
Well, when we are in holidays, like in the beach, it becomes like really blonde.
Okay.
When we're here in UK, her hair gets depressed, so it gets a little bit darker.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was on the bit of paper then? What was that for that question about?
Yeah, blonde. She knows that.
Okay.
She knows that.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he likes blonde, but I'm not going to dye my hair.
But you get a blonde already.
I am blonde with blue eyes.
That's
wow.
It. Yeah, I know.
But Brazilian body, sorry.
Brazilian body, blonde and blue eyes. I mean, you know that.
Let's not go there. It's only nearly 7 o'clock.
It's
quite
too
early.
It's too early.
All right. Thank you very much for taking part.
Oh, thanks so much for calling.
And
Adrian.
hopefully when he gets home, you're not going to be too mad with him.
No, never.
Okay.
Thank you, baby.
All right. Thanks very much.
Bye.
Bye. Love you. Bye.
Yo te di mi corazón y mis sentimientos. Yo me enamoré de ti desde el primer momento. también sentí que algo faltaba. Tú no fuiste buena, tú fuiste muy mala. Tú me saliste mala, mala, mala y cara. 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 Tú me dejaste solo, la cuenta de banco y mi corazón vacío. Ay, yo. Y ahora me di cuenta que no valió la pena estar contigo si tu corazón no es mío. Tú me saliste mala, mala, mala y cara. 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 Y ahora me di cuenta que no valió la pena estar contigo si tu corazón no es mío. Tú me saliste mala, mala, mala y cara. 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 Ay, hombre. Repita los juegos. Mala, maldita mala, ay mala, saliste cara, ay mala, mujer ingrata, saliste cara, mala, maldita mala.
Reminds me of a few ex-girlfriends. Mala.
Mala. Well, I'm not gonna comment
I'm
on
only
that.
joking. That's Mark Anthony and Mala here on Riverside Radio. It's Salsa de Rio with Cafécito, joined with Adrian Garcia. Adrian, can we thank your wife? Thank you very much. She did really well, didn't she?
She did amazing. I mean, I was surprised actually myself. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she knows you really well,
She
doesn't
knows
she?
me well. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm impressed.
I mean,
Impressed.
I feel the pressure now. Hopefully, she doesn't do a list like a list of questions and then ask me when I'm home.
But you know what, though? When you get home, she's probably going to cook you a really nice meal.
Ah, she's a good cook, man.
I think she's going to really sort of like splash out
She's a
for you.
good cook. So
Yeah.
one of the reasons why we're married, because she can cook.
Right, okay. She's not replacing your mum, though, is she?
No.
okay,
Please,
fine,
no,
okay.
no, that.
So, Adrian, tell us, what are you actually doing at the moment, and any plans? Any events you're doing at all? Just let us know.
So at the moment, I'm pretty much focusing on promoting this EP that I just released with my dad. And for people to know, the first two songs that you play here, they are part of my second album called 12.
Okay.
So people can go and stream it. And that album, I just released it 1 month ago. And then not even a month later, I released the EP with my dad. So at the moment, I'm just pretty much, my mind is in promoting these two records, and which I'm very happy and proud about. And then for the next year, I want to do some festivals, hopefully Latin America, the one here in Latino Fest in UK.
Yes, the one at Finsbury Park. Yes,
Exactly.
Yeah, every August they do that.
Exactly.
Now.
So hopefully I'm going to be there.
We have to mention someone, don't we? Latino Shade Room.
Room, Latino Shade Room.
Can't we forget those guys? They're the guys who actually organise. Those are the guys who organise the festival on Finsbury Park. Latino Life in the Park. So
and these guys have put in a great effort into growing this Latin music scene, so big shout for them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's great that they're actually getting a lot of the artists now. Have you noticed him? Because as I said to you last week, you're my very first male artist in the studio.
You told me, yeah.
I've had so many females. Not that I'm complaining, but I'm saying we've had so many females in the studio, and you're my very first male in the studio. So I'm kind of like, wow, it's really nice.
Yeah, I know.
We've got the balance nearly there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the competition within the female industry, it's heavy, man. I have to. I mean, I see it. I see it every day. It's like we were saying the other days, for 10 female singers, there's only one male. So it's So I'm happy to be here.
I think you'll be fine. I think
I'll be fine.
Yeah, I think you've got, as I said to you last week, you've got the ingredients to be a massive star.
I hope, man.
I've watched your videos, listened to your songs. You've just got it. I don't think you'll have any problems at all. But please, when you do get up there, just remember the small guys here, the little guys.
I know,
here,
man. Always. The less buttons I put on my shirt, probably the more tickets I sell. So
you're being very Latino now, aren't you?
Man.
Opening the shirt up.
But trust me, this is not for people to see and to hear. This is not an outfit that I use because I'm here. If I'm in the living room of my house, I'm wearing this as well. This is me. This represents me, man.
That's nice though. It's all very natural. That's really good.
Yeah, it just comes natural. Yeah. What you see, something very important for me, when you see me on the stage and you see me in the pub, you're gonna see the same person. I mean, that's how I behave when it comes to being an artist. I'm just that thing everywhere. And it's not me pretending, it's just that's how it is.
You're just being you. That's really nice to hear, actually. It sounds like, obviously, when you do get to the top of the tree, you're still going to be the same Adrian, which will be wonderful.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, when I'm at home as well, I mean, you're like that when you're at home. For me, it's just sitting there watching soap operas in my underpants, but, that's another story.
Yeah, we can picture that.
Let's not.
Yo soy el hijo del rey.
Pídeme los días de cada semana, pídeme el silencio que no me hace falta. Lo único que quiero es que nunca te vayas. Pídeme la luna para ir por ella, o tal vez prefieras la rosa más bella. Pide lo que quieras, pero no me pidas que yo me olvide de ti. Esto te suena absurdo, pero no me pidas cosas imposibles, como olvídame de ti. Pídeme si quieres la noche perfecta, o escribir tu nombre en medio de la luna, pero no me pidas nunca esa locura, que yo me olvide de ti, que yo me olvide de ti, que yo me olvide de ti. Y aquí estamos, firme con lo firme, el elegante. Pídeme si quieres que no me equivoque, pídeme los días de cada semana, pídeme el silencio que no me hace falta. Lo único que quiero es que nunca te vayas. Pídeme la luna para ir por ella, o tal vez prefieras la rosa más bella. Pide lo que quieras, pero no me pidas que yo me olvide de ti. Pídeme el regalo más caro del mundo. Yo sé que tal vez esto te suena absurdo, pero no me pidas nunca esa locura, como olvidarme de ti. Pídeme si quieres la noche perfecta, o escribir tu nombre en medio de la luna, pero no me pidas nunca esa locura, que yo me olvide de ti. Oye, Freimo, suelta esa locura. Pídeme la luna
Well, it's from a genre called salsa urbana.
I like it.
O Can Llore Pídeme. Yeah, you like that one?
I like it.
It's a very popular salsa genre in Colombia. That it's kind of like very sort of urban feel to it as well.
Yeah.
Salsa, but with a bit more gritty. That's it, kind of like you call it. So I think it's a wonderful track, to be honest. I quite enjoy that one. 3 minutes to 7. It's Salsa Rio with Cafécito, joined with Adrian Garcia, our superstar, our Latin sensation. Adrian, thank you for coming in tonight. It's been part 2. It's been wonderful. It's been a lot of fun as well. Thank you to your wife as well. It's been a great sport as well.
She did great.
Yes.
Actually, she did get 9 right because...
Right.
Yeah.
A recount. Here we go.
She did get 9 right. She was complaining about it.
Right. Oh, we were going to get you to do a bit of guitar. Have you got time still?
I got...
Or we can. I'll tell you what. If we haven't got time, let's come back and do a proper
like a
cappella show. We'll do a full hour of that. I think we'll do that. So, Adrian, as I said, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
all the best in the future. And when you do go over the other side as well, you remember the little guys in Battersea as well to come and see again.
I'll come because I'll be based. When I get there, I'll be based around here, so I'll come every weekend.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much then.
My pleasure.